Aidan, thanks for having us again at Bydor this morning. Looking ahead to the Betfred Derby Festival. I mean, you've won it 10 times. It never gets boring, I guess. What do we like to win it for an 11th time?
Yeah, sure, would be incredible. Obviously, it's probably the most important race of the year, and it is the most important race of the year, and especially for the thoroughbred breed. It's the test of every thoroughbred. It's undulations, stamina, speed, mentality. It tests everything, really. So it's, like I said, the most important race, and it's a very tough race to win, the way it has to be, and it tests every sinew of their body, really.
Looking at having maybe 3 contenders from Bydor this year. I'll start with the Lion in Winter, top 2-year-old last year. Obviously had his Dante run. You said he'll come on for him. How is he?
Good, yeah, he's very good. We felt that we had to give him as long as we could to get him out, because he had a little bit of a delay. The Dante was the latest kind of trial that we thought we could run him in. He'd ran in York before. It was a flat track, and we thought it was going to suit him. We knew there was going to be drastic improvement from it. Literally, it's only in the last 10 days he's gone back into full work for the year, really. So that's how far back he was. He did his first full strong canter this morning, and we're very happy with that. His work has steadily increased. His big work will be towards the end of this week and into next week. So, so far, very good. There will be probably a lot of improvement. Obviously, we're going to find out about the 1.5 miles. We're very happy with his run the last day. It didn't go perfect. He was a little bit keen and got a little bit chopped in the straight, and still ran well. We thought if he hadn't got chopped in the straight, he still might have finished third under not too hard a ride from Ryan. So he was very happy with him. Sometimes you're better for a trial to go wrong and not win than everything go right and win, because then you can't improve off of that. So all the things with his fitness and the way the race was run and the freshness and doing the extra work now, and all those things could bring him forward drastically from York. So it will be interesting to see.
I've got one of the things I've been a little bit more plain sailing for this year, Delqa.
Yeah, everything's been good. We always viewed him as a Derby horse last year. He got a mile last year well, and we thought that he would have no problem getting 1.25 miles, and it looks that way now. His 2 trials were a little bit more slowly run than we would have liked. We would have maybe seen a little bit more, but he can't do any more than he did. He relaxed, he quickened, and won them both very easily, and he won them with a quicken, really. Usually if a horse gets 1.25 miles and they're high class, you will get away with 1.5 miles in Epsom usually. So it will be interesting to see, but everything has went very well with him. Like I say, his 2 runs, happy with his work, and yeah, so far so good.
And you said earlier in the week that it might be hard for Ryan to get off Delqa. I mean, that could have a big bearing.
Yeah, I think so, and at the moment it is definitely very hard for him to get off. Like, his 2 trials, very impressive in both, and the 2 trials he won always have been good trials for us, for a horse coming from Ireland. So it will be very hard. I'm not saying he won't, because Ryan could, and we'll see how the Lion in Winter's next few pieces of work go. And Ryan, he doesn't have to decide until 1 o'clock of declaration morning, I think, 1 o'clock that day. So it will be interesting. He'll weigh up all the things. But I would say at the moment, he's probably more likely to ride Delqa than the Lion in Winter, but that could change over the next week.
And we're not going to discount Lamour, who did it nicely in Chester.
No, we're very happy with him. He will stay very well. Uncomplicated horse. His work is very good. We think he has improved since Chester, even though Chester was the 2nd run of the year. He had a lovely run behind Delqa in Leopardstown, and that turned out a good run. So he definitely has improved since Chester. He will get 1.5 miles well. He's uncomplicated, and we think and hope he should run a very good race.
Let's talk about the Betfred Oaks, and again, Chester form. Minnie Hauk, she won the Cheshire Oaks.
Yeah, very happy to say. I'm just ready to start. We always liked her last year. She's come forward a lot from Chester. Her work the last morning was very good. So that will be interesting. She's a beautiful big Frankel filly, a good high cruiser. Shows loads of class in her work now, more than she did going to Chester. So it will be interesting with her.
You mopped up all the trials, including the Lingfield Oaks trial with Giselle. It was just a 3-horse race. But she looked like she may have learnt a lot.
Yeah, she was just barely ready to go racing as well. She was nearly at the Lion in Winter's stage. She'd never been galloped, never been let off the bridle, because she got very keen in the winter and into the spring. So we had to be very careful training her. So she had a couple of blows in in the straight in Lingfield, but still won very easily. She's improved a lot since then. Like I said, she's a strong traveller, can be over strong. Her work the last morning was very good. There was massive improvement in her work from the time before that. So she's probably, obviously, definitely a very strong possible chance in the Oaks now as well, the way she has improved. And we always thought she was an Oaks filly, but because she got a little bit keen, we had to be careful with her, but very happy with her.
And might it be another three-pronged attack with Whir?
Whir is very straightforward. She won the Musadora. We think she'll get 1.5 miles. She's by Wooden Bassett. She's a relaxed, a good traveller, and won the Musadora, but I think she kept going very well. She's uncomplicated. We think she'll get 1.5 miles. Obviously, you're never sure, but we think there's a very good chance that she will. She's lovely. She was fit going to the Musadora, so she's only taken over. But so far, so good with her.
And the third Group 1 of the Betfred Derby Festival is the Coronation Cup. Are we looking at that for the likes of Brueghel, Illinois?
Yes, Brueghel is going to go there. That's the plan. We were thinking of going to the French race with him, but when Kyprios retired, it all just changed a lot, because then Illinois was routed to the Gold Cup to take Kyprios' place, and then Brueghel took Illinois' place in the Coronation. It might be the right thing anyway. He's a very good moving horse, gets 1.5 miles well. Obviously, he won the Ledger last year. He wouldn't run at the Curragh this year over 1.25 miles, was probably too tight for him and wouldn't have been that fit. So he's improved a lot in fitness. His work is very good, and the trip will definitely suit him. So it'll be interesting, but he could be a very live chance in it.